about that?
Hi, and your name is?
My name is Jay Sulzberger, and I'm down here in order to hold up a sign that says Stop Pipa and Sopa. Now, what are Pipa and Sopa? Well, Pipa is the Protect IP Act. Sopa has some similar acronym. Of course, there's already lying in the names, but we'll leave that aside for the moment because our time is short. This action is a small, but we hope effective action by the people who know what the internet is against the englobulators, the people who wish to own and control the entire earth. And these two proposed laws would result in the direct seizure by the United States government in concert with the MPAA and the RIA, which are two industry associations, the Motion Picture Association of America, and the good grief, the Recording Institute, something or other of America. It's the old record company's arm, political arm. What's the issue here? Look, the MPA and the RIA didn't build the internet. We did. The only reason they let us build the internet was they didn't understand what it was. The internet is itself, and this is we're now using a formally correct technical term, a peer-to-peer network. The internet, the idea of it is that you can own a computer, you can connect to the net, and you can communicate with anybody else who's on the net. Time Warner Cable, the telephone companies, Apple, Microsoft, none of them invented the internet. But today they make money by delivering partial, often not full internet access to homes. But the newspapers don't tell the truth. The newspapers somehow convey, and most people who haven't studied it, there's no reason they should, somehow think that email and the web are somehow services offered by the cable company or the telephone. This is not true. It's something we invented. Sometimes a few people were paid to do this over the past 35 years. They were actually paid by the U.S. military research arm, the old ARPA. Anyway, we built the net. It's our net. And now that it's being used for, indeed, copyright infringement, there's no question it has enabled copyright infringement. Just as, you see all these automobiles out there? I don't know, I can see over 2 score of them with my eye. They could all be used in order to rob banks. But so far, the federal government hasn't proposed, actually, some people have, that they be given direct control over the automobile. Guess what? Automobiles enable bank robbery. I'm against bank robbery. Except, of course, I do think that the actual owners of the banks should be dispossessed of our money. But that's a separate issue. I'm talking about the kind of bank robbery somebody points a gun at a teller. I think the teller didn't steal their money. I think the heads of the bank stole their money. But, so Sopa and Pipa are, in effect, a response by the government /RIA/MPA to the fact that the internet does enable massive copyright violations. So what? The Second Amendment says I get to own a gun in the United States. I'm against people being killed with my gun or anybody else's. But I am in favor of the Second Amendment. I'm in favor of the Fourth Amendment, which they've just abrogated with a law signed by our president. But this is very dangerous. Why do we want a free internet? Because we want people not to read our email. We want people not to tell us which websites, which services on the internet we can use. Most important, we want the internet because when it comes time to organize to overthrow the government of the United States, we want it to be a little more convenient. That's why I'm out here protesting Sopa and Pipa. Let's be clear. There will be more copyright infringement. And no, we want to keep our internet anyway. End of rant.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Jay.
Maureen.
Excellent
Thank you.
description.
Thank you.